while we made enough to break even, it wasn't lucrative enough to continue to put in the resources that we were putting in. And that is me being completely honest. The profit margins in hospitality are very slim, and it was just a challenge altogether. And as we're having a baby, it wasn't proving to be beneficial ultimately. So we had our party. Second big thing is, I think my due date is tomorrow. I am officially 40 weeks tomorrow. And this may be a little graphic for some of you, but my body just released something that indicates that labor is near. And so it made me really excited. Oh, baby is kicking me so much right now. Oh, and head is really in my pelvis. So I must say that he could be coming on his official due date, which would be so crazy because I know that that's very rare. But yeah, and he's right on my bladder. Wow. Okay, let's get to the episode. So I didn't really watch the episode because we were having our party. Actually, I just got home. So yes, that's exactly. No, my water didn't break, darlings, but yes, it was my mucus plug. And it's funny because I've been waiting for it for so long. And it finally came just now, and I am like so elated and so excited and so nervous because watching birthing videos is like good on the one hand, but by golly, I am just so impressed with women every damn day. So I'm not going to delve too far into the episode today because, quite frankly, oh my gosh, guys, there are fireworks. Look, check this out. It's not 4th of July until next week, until Thursday. Oh, did it stop? Oh, living in DC. Oh yeah, see, look. Can you see those? Can you see all those fireworks over there? Like, living in DC, there are fireworks all week long leading up to 4th of July, which is so cool. Okay, sorry. I got distracted. Yes, I know it's gonna hurt Vicky, by golly. Thank you, darlings. Oh, you lost your mucus plug and went to the hospital. You are 9 centimeters. Oh my. I actually could be more dilated than I think because I feel so much pressure in my pelvis. So much pressure. Okay. Yes, I'm doing it natural. So as far as what happened on the episode tonight, first let me say that Monique's underwater maternity shoot was so beautiful. Like, I had never even heard of something like that happening, and the way that it was executed with her makeup artist putting on waterproof makeup, which was, I was like, okay, makeup machine. Jeff is very talented. And then to see how the team worked, and I didn't even know that they did family shots, so that was really cool to see. But it was a really interesting and really cool concept, so it was really cool. And to share that with Monique was very special because I just feel, ever since the rainbow baby shower and the level of compassion that she and Chris showed to Michael and me, I just gained a newfound respect for Monique, and I was happy that I could be there to share that moment with her. It was special. Whew, I'm out of breath. Okay, secondly, things escalated at Candace's dinner party. Now, I really didn't intend on going to Candace's house, but I did find it interesting that I was wondering if she was going to say the things to my face that she had so avidly and boldly said behind my back. And it was, I guess we were playing niceties, but quite frankly, I didn't really say anything that should have triggered her as much as it did in saying that it was nice that her mother had allowed her to have company in her home, because where's the lie? There really wasn't a lie. And yes, I admit that it was probably a little bit shady because I really was fed up with Candace continuously talking about my miscarriage. But at the same time, in my opinion, nothing warranted Candace flying off the handle and deciding to try to get violent with me the way that she did. Now, I felt something inside of my body. I know Candace is not gully enough to actually hurt me, but I felt this twinge of anger that I really had to pull back. And I talk about this in my Bravo blog, that when I was a freshman in college, I worked in a program for children who have behavioral problems, I think. And I had a little girl who worked with me, and she was 6 years old, and she had bipolar disorder, and she would have these really violent episodes. And one time she got mad at me because I asked her to do something and she dug her nails into my skin. And this other time that was most notable is she got mad because I asked her to sit down to read a book, and she picked up some scissors and was threatening to stab me on my neck. And I must say that situation with Candace, that ordeal with Candace, was reminiscent of that interaction I had with this 6-year-old little girl who came from a really troubled home. She was in the foster care system. Like, it was actually quite sad. But that same level of needing to calm a petulant child was exactly what I was experiencing in that moment with Candace. So that was really uncalled for, and quite frankly, the way that Chris was so quick to snap into action reveals that he definitely is used to doing that, and they must have had some sort of interaction in the past, so that it just came as second nature to him for him to really grab his wife up. Now, my husband, I don't even think he would be with me if I acted like a banshee like that, but also he wouldn't be as comfortable or as familiar with taking on that role. God, those fireworks, God damn it, they're beautiful. So that was all it was a very hectic and crazy night. As far as the comments that Robin and Candace and Chris allegedly heard, now I found it very odd that, oh my God, that Candace, Chris, and Robin seemed to have heard different things. So what I felt happen is that there had been some sort of seed that had been planted in one of the ladies' minds, and it bloomed. Now, anyway, we'll delve into that next week, but it was all very odd, the way that these conversations transpired, the way that this allegedly went down, and why and how, and all the interactions I had had with Robin, who is my friend, why there had never been any, anything said to me from Robin, who's my friend. If she had really heard this or whatever went down, I would have thought Robin would have said something to me about it, but that's about it, my loves. Yeah, so I know that I'm not very active on Twitter right now. It's really not where I want to be. I'm not in the mood to go back and forth with anybody on Twitter right now. It's not good for me mentally. Oh my God, this baby is so active. Guys, I really may go into labor tonight. Like, this could be a real thing. Like, I really may actually have a baby tonight. That is so crazy, and I've been wanting to be a mom for my entire life. Like, I have loved children since I was, a kid. It's internal, it's intrinsic, it's who I am, so it actually may happen tonight, or tomorrow. Tomorrow's my mom's birthday, so I'm really hoping it happens tomorrow. And I thought I was going into labor last night. I was having this back pain and on my left side, and so I thought, oh, it's starting in my back, it's going to work its way to my front and grow in intensity. So I actually moved, because I also read if you move and a contraction goes away, it's not a contraction. I moved and it went away, so that reveals that it wasn't a contraction. I think I was just laying wrong, but this could really be it, and I'm really feeling it today. It was so nice, like, being at Oz. So many people came. We had a 1.5 hour wait at Oz today, and I was like, man, I just wish we could have served everybody and been with everybody today who came in. But even just like walking around and interacting with people, I feel this so heaviness in my belly that is just inexplicable. And like, I know all women have kids. I know all people came from women. I know that. So I try to remember that childbirth happens every day. It's just going to be okay. It still feels so big and so monumental. All right, my loves. I really do care about you guys so much. I appreciate that. Abe Boykins. Vicky, yes, I'm going to eat a good meal. I have some vegetarian chili that I made. I'm about to eat. Wow, that's... Yeah, and I'm having Braxton Hicks. um, I have some vegetarian chili that I made, and have that with some toast before I go to the hospital, and that could be it. My hospital bag's packed, and that's it. Oh, you think I'm in labor, babe? You give me butterflies? Oh, I love you. Pardon my good looks. I'm sure you're so beautiful, too. God bless. Thank you, Sharon. No, these are not labor pains. I think they're Braxton Hicks. They're not strong enough to be labor pains, babe, right? Like, they're not. They're just not. I'm about to go do some squats and just, like, you know. So, we'll see, my loves. I love y'all so much. You are so amazing. I really care about you guys so much. This is a community. I know I'm on Housewives, and I know, I do have a messy side. I think we all do. Everybody has two sides, which is part of what my brand represents. Gem is about, why I was inspired by it, but more so what is so important to me, especially throughout this process, is how supportive and caring and helpful so many men and women and mothers and aunties and sisters and just friends have been in giving me advice and sharing my journey. Has not been easy on the show. I do feel very guarded and private about my body, and um, I don't know, like, I never quite expected someone to attack my baby making journey. To each her own, I guess, but it made me very hesitant to open up and to be vulnerable and honest. However, you all have really made it worth it, and I'm so happy and thankful for you. I cherish you all so much. I'm actually going to go take a bath, and I'm going to do some squats first and get on my birthing ball and do some birthing ball exercises. And then, oh, you ate when you were in labor and threw up. Oh, I hope I don't throw up. Oh, no. No, babe. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Tika. Oh, Sierra, my labor is beginning. Oh. Oh, Kenna, yeah. I love you too, babe. Oh, I'm gonna rest. Early labor pains feel like Braxton Hicks. Okay, that's good to know. That's very good to know. Yeah, so I'm gonna go do some squats a little bit, get on a birthing ball, and then I'm gonna take a bath, and then I'm gonna chill out. I love you all so much. I will keep you posted. I promise you I will let you know if and when this baby comes. Well, he definitely is, so there's no if. If he comes in the next 48 hours, I will be sure to let you know. I cherish you all very much. And have a great week. I know, our current political climate makes it so that the 4th of July has a different meaning. I totally understand that. But what I try to do is remove all of the partisanness, was that the word? Remove all of the partisanship from it and just think about the fact that America is growing and we're coming more together and we're fighting for justice more and more each day, and that is what keeps me driven and keeps me inspired and motivated. And that's what I'm going to be celebrating this 4th of July, is really how far we've come, how much we're banding together, and all of the great things that are happening in our country. And I'm not choosing to focus on the negative things for this day, but America has a lot of growing to do, but